Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Amaury Dionis launched 3 solo home runs, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City, 13-2. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-5. The Indians snapped their 7-game losing streak as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-2. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-8. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the visiting Rays 12-8. The A's combined for 4 total home runs as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-1. The Friars grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-2. The Miami Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 16-2. The Phillies tallied 5 home runs overall as they blew out the Jays 13-5. The Reds swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 10-7. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 7-5. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-5. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 9-5. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Tigers try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Larry Nottingham will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. Master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Carlos Rincon. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Popped him up. Mercer is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box, Jerome Makepeace drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To plate now, William Schultz. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Carter is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Corey Bird. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. The 1-0, and now the runner's trying for third. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, Leotis Portugal. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So Kyle Muller starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now at the plate, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Bird waits on it. 2 down. Digging in, Haven Smith. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Stepping up now, Julio Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
In now, DeAndre Ogden. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 10 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. At the plate, Carlos Rincon to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And good for him. Carlos Rincon has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Eliezer Hernandez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, William Schultz. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 10 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Vicente Paquez. Line toward the alley in left center. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to...
Now it's throw to second, and it turns into a double play. bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jason McNamee.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hardy moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. Manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready now, Joe Carter. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ogden is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Rodriguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Line towards center field. Cobb is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 24.
Digging in, DeAndre Ogden. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Trevor Hardy. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. To the plate now, Carlos Rincon. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Cobb is right there, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here. At the plate, Michael Brust. So 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Brasso is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Jordy Mercer now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jordy Mercer becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Tomas Nido, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The Tigers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Now at the plate, Jerome Makepeace comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Jake Faria gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, William Schultz. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vicente.
Digging in and looking for more, Vicente Jaquez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Corey Bird shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
ready for another chance, Leotis Portugal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone off the batter's eye.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running. Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Mercer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in now for Kansas City. Tie. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And another foul ball. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for him.
Ricky Henderson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strike. Strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. But this Corey Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Jerome Makepeace. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, second base.
In now, William Schultz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Michael Brasso is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Popped up. Jaquez is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jordy Mercer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Leave 1. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Bird. Line hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Leotis Rochigo. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And back to first safely he goes, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about drawing up the squeeze plate to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Yusmeiro Petit gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, DeAndre Ogden. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch, and the runner's breaking for third. Shoots this one to first, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Trevor Hardy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Into the box now, Carlos Rincon, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the harder play right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. Oh well.
In now, Jerome Makepeace. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend and foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed to the upper deck. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead it's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The second baseman,
To the plate now, William Schultz, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hack, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And he's in there safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
now back, catcher, Leotis Portugal.
Into the box, Leotis Portugal, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in this same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, DeAndre Ogden, as he swings and hits a laser to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Runner's on his way to third. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Jerome Makepeace. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Line drive to center field. Cobb is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, William Schultz. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Vicente Jaquez. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitching.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And oh boy, let's see, 9, 11, 14, 16 runs here this half inning, as it's fair to say they came up big. On to the bottom of inning number. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as a result.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ty Cobb comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The 0-1 delivery. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Case Ted Eason comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Mauricio Cairo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 2nd home run in the year as this lead got even wider.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Rodriguez.
Avery Henderson will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 86, Avery Henderson.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit the bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Murray Dionis will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 4,
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Now in the box, Trevor Hardy. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Hard hit ball to short. Mercer is there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Cooper Bullock. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box now, Jerome Makepeace. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Detroit. Murray Dionis stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Into the box now, Haven Smith. Last time through was a base hit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason McNamee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. A ball and a strike now. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the break. Ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Henderson is under it, and he makes the catch for out. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, William Schultz.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Vicente Jaquez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cobb slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Corey Bird. Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throw won't get him.
That's some real aggressive. Yeah. What's going on the pitch and on the ground ball goes all the way around the third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Standing in, Mauricio Cairo is ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field.
Ah, shit.
Cobb is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the
What's that,
Tigers.
Huskies?
Forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So stepping in, Joe Carter. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Carlos Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Michael Brasso stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the
One more time to explain something. The Tigers are not known to be a good team on the road in their own division. I repeat, not known to be that good of a road team in their own division, home or away.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Royals go down. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Avery Henderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
The center fielder, number 2,
To the plate now, Murray Dionis. Yes, he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. At the plate now, Trevor Hardy. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. So now to the plate, Cooper Bullock. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Jerome Makepeace. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matt.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in now, William Schultz. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, his manager must have him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box now, Vicente Jaquez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sam McWilliams will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. In now, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ty Cobb is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
So here's the Royals. DH, Ricky Henderson. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict with this amazing.
tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to someone on PSN and my PS4 while doing one more game before I end this literally short stream.
The Seattle Mariners.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Nick Markakis was a one-man highlight
got their
with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs, helping lead the Blue Jays over Kansas City 13-4. John Nunez made history by hitting for the cycle as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland 23-6. The Bronx Bombers hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-5. The Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 13-6. The Miami Marlins only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 7-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-5. The Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. Ivan Dorda took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. Derek Hill launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 11-5. Jake Peter was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Cardinals got by the Dodgers 12-11. The Giants' left fielder, number 6, was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Cooper Bullock gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
He's set. Here he comes. Chipper Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak. I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Chipper Jones goes down for the first out of the game. Into the box now, Ivan Castillo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Gall. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. The Tigers coming up. No score. Jose Suarez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in, William Schultz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat. They can go deep.
To the plate now, Hiroshi Yamashita. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Skied into straightaway right. Vidro is there, and he has it for the out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
God damn.
Tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Pagan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Hector Moreno. He's running. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the bullpen and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Mauricio Cairo reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Esteban Quiroz. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rincon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 9.
Ready now for LA, Kiani Cavaco, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Henderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Avery Henderson. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping in now, Murray Dionis. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Schebler is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, William Schultz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Hiroshi Yamashita, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Runner goes for second. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Ron Guidry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And the runner's coming home. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run. Now batting, Cal. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Set to get his evening at the plate. It started with Scott Schebler, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2. One count.
Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Braun. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Davy Grion. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Here's the first pitch to him. And he begins the at-bat with an knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. In now, Mauricio Cairo into center field, line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box now, Avery Henderson, and he hits it hard to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
So now to the plate, Murray Dionis. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the harder plate. That's what happens.
Dean Kremer is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Runners on the move for second. It's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay throw. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, man, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. The bunt attempt is popped up, and they get the force for the second out. On to second, they got him, a triple play. But 4 runs scored. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chipper Jones, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the pitch. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what... He rolled right over it.
He's set and the pitch. Ivan Castillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Ryan Gall, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Gall is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Pagan. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Hector Moreno, and he puts it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the harder plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is into school. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy out base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Johan Vidro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Striding into the box, Kiani Cavaco. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Into the box, Avery Henderson. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Amuri Dionis. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Jay Suprise gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Carlos Rincon. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Schultz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
first baseman, Hiroshi Yamashita.
Standing in, Hiroshi Yamashita. First pitch coming, here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Ryan Braun now. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 5 innings complete. Tigers are out in front, 14-0. At the plate, Cal Ripken. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Man, that's a nice shot by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy. On a curveball, would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Scott Schebler is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ripken on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Davey Grillon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And another foul ball.
Gotta believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Davey Grillon sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Scooped up. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Omar Pagan. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Line Lined into right, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Pedro moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next up for Detroit, Mauricio Cairo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the blowout continues. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you don't see this very often, Dero. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit. Yeah, Dan, it's
That's nasty wet.
Interesting, you walk in and at first glance Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small, but then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Pedro is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Now back, center fielder, Amari.
Settling in now, Amari Dionis. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2. So striding in, Juan Castillo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The 1-0 home.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Outside 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leap one a little
Okay,
bit
maybe
inside
this is the type of time I want to say it. It says,
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his
I
hands
never get
and
too
bunch
cute.
him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Stepping in, Esteban Quiroz. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels go down 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Carlos Rincon. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
William Schultz will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Rincon rounds third and is digging for the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
And now the runner's trying for third, and it's fouled away. And the runner's breaking for third. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys? Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Omar Pagan. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle. 2
hits in 4 attempts to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, center fielder, Amari.
At the plate, Amari Bionis. Hit high and deep to right center. Vidro's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. Stepping into the box, Johan. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
1-1 the count now, and the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Kiani Cavaco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. Popped him up. Cairo has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
So coming to the plate, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Next for the Tigers, Carlos Rincon, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Carlos Rincon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Cavaco is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next to the Tigers.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, William Schultz. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, Hiroshi Yamashita.
Digging in once again, Hiroshi Yamashita. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
This guy's
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. And that brings up Scott Schebler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ian Mann takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Davy Grillon. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Yamashita is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Braun. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back. The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Juan Castillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Diego Castillo gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, no.
Play ball. 3.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
22-1 this evening. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cooper Bullock notches his 3rd win of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Jose Suarez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.